Apo mencerang badu kari Narendra Modi la kentu ban penne pensa bat pendunai gijing pelut pisa o mencerang ba Meghalaya Conrad ke Sangma la penbana bala penduna shushu ya ka kunhun pahara jong ban pendunai gijing pendon kam penyang bajing pelut haki por bam don kam usang mau la itu baka Meghalaya kala teri kam lupa hakarukam ban penne pensa pisa haswa gijing kentu mencerang badu kari nama gijing bam tikna hakapertai ka bami nakadaw gijing kelumar kepadangnya ija West Asia.
Only main is this one. Yeah. Yeah. So yes, as we are all aware, uh, that the challenges that are being faced by all nations, keeping in mind the current global situation and the war that is continuing till today, has created a very uncertain environment for us. And while India is in a far better position compared to many other nations and many other countries, and as mentioned by Government of India officials, that we have sufficient stocks in terms of the energy requirements that are there. What is important is that we cannot take things for granted. And since the uncertainty prevails, it is absolutely necessary for us to be aware about it, and most importantly, ensure that we take steps to be prepared in a worst case scenario. And I think that is really the larger message that Honorable Prime Minister is trying to give to every citizen of the country. It's not to press a panic button to say that we are in a very difficult position. No, it's not that. It's really to be prepared in a complicated situation, and I think we should all understand that. And as citizens of the nation, it is the responsibility of each and every one of us to do our bit in order to ensure that we as a nation are prepared for that. And therefore, Honorable Prime Minister has given a call and asked all the states to ensure that austerity measures are in place, and he has also appealed to the citizens. And I also take this opportunity to also appeal that yes, wherever possible, we understand that everybody has got their own requirements and different plans, but wherever possible, it is desired that we should follow those guidelines that have been laid down by the Honorable Prime Minister. And even for us, in fact, my security team itself has also cut down on the number of vehicles that is there in the CM's convoy also. In general also, we don't go as per the normal convoy which is required as per the protocol when we are in Shillong. We always travel less, but now we are even trying to reduce it even further. And obviously at a national level, there's been a move to have electric vehicles being used, so that's something that we are also encouraging. We have urged everybody to start migrating into that. That will be a very important step. And for me, as of course as an individual and also as Chief Minister, I believe that every situation, no matter how difficult or complex it is, always is also an opportunity for us to be able to do something different and maybe adapt. So these kind of situations should be looked at as an opportunity, is what I feel. And maybe this is a time where austerity as well as other technologies, more efficient mechanisms can be adopted. I am very keen on looking at generators. I've been doing a bit of study myself, where we can have generators that are run on ethanol, and this technology is now available in the world. So therefore, we strongly feel that if we can have large number of our generators and power backups run on ethanol, I think that also would be a very positive step. The vehicles that we use, a lot of migration can take place into EVs. I think these are things in the short term, medium, and long term can also start happening. So we are in support of what's happening. It will be inconvenient for people, we understand, but I think as responsible citizens and individuals who are concerned about the overall situation, we should all do our bit to ensure that we are also contributing to the nation's stability.